Welcome to Tibalt's Apprentice. We're entering Phase 3 here at Tibalt's Apprentice, so once we get 500 subscribers, we'll be moving on to doing more long-form content stuff like this. But you don't care about any of that stuff right now. What you want to know about is this deck that I got from PowrDragn online. I will include his link in the description as well as my link. So what you have here is a red deck. Red deck wins with a little bit of green inside a green shell. You've got a little bit more power, a little bit more speed, maybe. You're seeing them throw down battles and stuff that will come back to haunt me later in this game, full show. But in the meantime, we want to get as many things on the battlefield as we can. We're also playing new cards like Audacity and things like Royal Treatment. We have a few others. Again, those will be in the list down below. Picnic Ruiner. Of course, we have the standbys of the Questing Druid. I don't think we ever see Ruby the Daring Tracker, but we can see that we're up against white and green. This is a standard deck. The idea here, though, is obviously to get your prowess creatures out there early and put as many spells on the table as fast as you can. You can see we're already up to turn 3, going to turn 4. And we have them down to 4 life already. However, they are going to get their hexproof in a can. They're indestructible in a can. That's going to be a problem for me. A little bit of one anyway. So, they get to put this on the board. What do we do at this point? We're going to drop a mountain. And I can either put this on the board, put the Picnic Ruiner on, or I could have cast a play with fire. One or the other. But I like the idea of putting 3 counters on this since it still has trample. We're going to swing in, make them block, still get that 4 damage because they didn't soak it all up. And now we're going to see where we go from here. Hi.
Hi.
That was scary. A voice from behind me said something. Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
So who's over there ruining picnics?
Picnic Ruiner is one of the
Why
new
am I
cards
picturing a giant ant
from Eldraine. That would be funny.
Into...
It's a little bit more like a goblin, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to. There we go. There he was on screen for just 1 second.
More like Yogi Bear.
Grabbing your picnic basket and running off. That's correct.
Okay.
So you're not going to see him too much. I'm going to swing in. They're going to block. But here's the problem. If you don't block all of the trample damage and soak it all up, it's going to go through and give me the game. So that's the first one. I will work on finding a picture of a Picnic Ruiner for you here in a minute.
Thanks.
Awesome. So maybe we'll throw some of these other cards on screen.
It piqued my curiosity.
It piqued your curiosity. Well, so let's get into another game. And we're going to see how this is going. I'm jumping into this right out the gate. So there's that Picnic Ruiner, but he's gone already because I didn't have enough in that hand to make it worthwhile to play. We're going to go for a second turn play. Really, again, you want red deck wins. You want to play every single turn. But let's throw this Druid onto the battlefield. Let's hope that we get another land card so we can pump this up. If we don't, we've got 2 other spells that we can throw down there. And that's probably what we should do. I really should save that for a combat trick, but let's see if they're going to block this. I don't like what I'm seeing on the other side of the board. Black and white with infect creatures. However, we're on to turn 3. We can drop this. That Druid will keep going up. And again, if they're not blocking it, that damage is going through. We have them down to 9 points already. So what do we do with these counters? We have 5 counters on here. It's a 4/4 creature. We can spend some mana and remove them. If we do, we get a variety of effects. I don't know what I want to do, though, at this point, because I only have 3 mana. I can put another one down on the battlefield, or I could give this a +2/+2. That would take 2, leaving me with 1. Instead, I'm going to put down the hasty creature, swing in again. They're going to have to block because trample. And they're down to 2 life already. I think this one's in the bag. However, you may accuse me of hubris. and see where that gets me. Not very far. There's a Planeswalker. Not good. They're down to 6. They're getting more creatures. I can just push through. I can put the Picnic Ruiner down, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. That does give me a little bit more health. I have a combat trick for whatever they don't block, and that should be game right there. It was a celebration. Did you see it for just a second? It was there. So now I'm feeling quite cocky and full of myself. I think this deck can't possibly lose. I am punished by both my opponent and the arena gods, the techno gods that run arena. Because here's the play. We get into this. We do not have anything, but I can play through anything, right? I've got 2 dual lands. Well, dual lands of sorts anyway, in my opening hand. Surely I will draw into something that I need. Let's get this on the board. Next thing we're going to do, there's that Druid. Put the Druid on the battlefield. Now anything we play is going to pump it up for the next couple of turns. And there's a potential problem, but that's okay. I'll throw this on there and bump this up. Let's swing it in. I probably should have done that in a different order, but whatever. Actually, Prowess, I'm not sure that would trigger anyway. Next turn, I have a solid play. And that would be Goddric, Cloaked. What is Cloaked? What is that? Yeah. Goddric, Cloaked. Okay, so 4 land. And now swing through. And I probably shouldn't have swung with that one. And this is,
were you thinking?
I don't know what I was thinking.
What in the world?
It cost me the game. Not only did it cost me the game, it crashed the computer. Coming up here momentarily.
That sounds right.
That sounds just about right. Yes. The yeah, that's
Wow.
pretty much it. Suddenly at this point, I'm starting to click around. I'm realizing screen's not moving, nothing happening, and then it crashes. From here, it goes from bad to worse. You'll see me try to come back and pick up the game and continue to play it.
Thank you, Spectrum.
But we don't want to throw Spectrum right under the bus, but yeah, that's fine if we do. All right, there's a celebration, but I just threw away the wrong one. I am on tilt at this point. I am so enraged by what has happened. It's pretty obvious that I'm going to lose this, especially since they take away my 1 creature. Anyhow, this is a fun deck, and I just give up because it's just not going to work out. So you see me try to get it back. I'm going to try to play a 4th game. It still does not happen. I'm just working on collecting my points for the day. Nothing too serious, but this deck is nice, and it is very interactive for standard, so I enjoy it quite a bit. Let's do our PDA here. So welcome to everybody that has been joining us on Instagram. Any new people that are joining us here on YouTube, thank you very much. I am making a push to get to 500 subscribers. That's awesome.
I think you said PDA.
I did. Is that a public display of affection?
Yes.
I love you people. I do. I love all of you. And I love my Instagram coach here. Yeah, so this is where the show goes completely off the rails and so on. But anyhow, thank you to those of you that have joined me here. Thank you to those that have bought cards from me at Dark Ritual, at TCGplayer Dark Ritual. I'm the one in California. I'm the only one there. I got about 1,000 cards up for sale. Even some Yu-Gi-Oh ones. Anyhow, I'm talking really fast, rushing to get through this. I'm thanking you very much for your support, and I hope to support other people throughout the Magic community. Yeah. So thanks for watching.